Good Tuesday evening, August 26th, and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here are a few of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. The Chelan County Sheriff's Office is losing a member of its command staff as the Valley Academy of Learning begins its new life inside the former Columbia Elementary School building. The Wenatchee School Board is determining what to do with its former site. We will be close to another record high temperature tomorrow with the chance for late day showers and thunderstorms. Your full local weather forecast is coming up. Two people were injured in a three-car collision Monday afternoon on Highway 28 near Quincy. The Washington State Patrol says it was nearly 3:30 p.m. when an eastbound 2023 Toyota Tacoma left the roadway towards the right, overcorrected, crossed the center line, and struck a westbound semi pulling two trailers. The Tacoma then rotated back into the eastbound lane and struck a 2021 Nissan Kicks. The driver of the Tacoma, 25-year-old Paxton J. Rigdon of Quincy, and the driver of the Nissan, 39-year-old Beam Laprashapati of Quincy, were both transported to Confluence Health Hospital for their injuries. The driver of the semi and the two passengers of the Nissan were all reported as uninjured. The cause of the crash is under investigation. Community planning nonprofit Our Valley, Our Future has found its first ever director in Rachel Evie. Evie is currently serving as the director of the Wenatchee Valley College Foundation, a role she's held since 2019. Her accomplishments include raising over $600,000 in annual awards for the Wenatchee Valley's College Scholarship Program. And, the college says she will continue in an interim executive director role as it seeks a new candidate to fill her position. As director of Our Valley, Our Future, Evie will oversee day-to-day operations, collaborate with the community and its leaders, and lead initiatives and projects within the action plan. She begins her new role on October 1st. The Chelan County Sheriff's Office is losing a member of its command staff. Kim Oglesby is the chief civil deputy in charge of records and warrants and serving on Sheriff Mike Morrison's administrative cabinet. Oglesby has been with the Sheriff's Office for 14 years, joining under Sheriff Brian Burnett and retained by his successor, Sheriff Mike Morrison. But Wenatchee Mayor Mike Poyer recently appointed her to become the city's human resources director. The Wenatchee City Council will vote on the appointment Thursday night. Morrison had this to say about Oglesby's departure.
She oversees records and she oversees civil department. She also sees our IT department just because of her skill set she brought into the position when she was working for Sheriff Burnett, and then also she's our chief financial officer, so she goes over our budgeting. Certainly a jack of all trades and takes on our responsibilities within our agency in addition to working with the media and doing some of our social media stuff.
When did she tell you she was going to be moving on?
Almost 2 weeks ago. She gave me a heads up that she was taking the HR director position at the city of Wenatchee. So commend Mayor Poyer. They're getting an excellent employee. We're certainly going to miss her at the sheriff's office. She was the only member of the administration from the previous sheriff that we kept on, and it was a no-brainer. I mean, she was perfect for the position. She's dedicated, works hard, and just brings a certain level of professionalism that we wanted to see. So I wish her the best. I'm certainly going to miss her. They're going to be large shoes to fill, and we'll try our best to recover.
How do you go about searching for an individual that can fulfill all those roles?
So it's certainly unique. We actually had just rewritten the job description here in June of 2025. We submitted to the Board of County Commissioners for reassessment of the position to include pay. So I'm working with the HR department through our human resources and also the county administrator, and just making sure that we're getting a qualified individual that meets those skill sets. And we'll put out a nationwide search to see if we can fill it in. But again, it's going to be tough no matter what. I mean, she's been on 14 years with our agency. You don't replace that kind of experience right away, and it'll take time to rebound back from it. But she has certainly left us a good foundation. We wish her the best of luck there. And again, we're thankful for her service to our agency and to our county.
Some of the champion aircraft of World War II arrived Monday at Pangbourne Memorial Airport. The Flying Legends of Victory Tour flew in for a 6-day visit, and our media partner, the Wenatchee World, was there to document some of the planes on the ground. The tour invites visitors to get up close and personal with fully restored wartime aircraft, including a B-17 Flying Fortress and a B-25 Mitchell bomber. Guests can see the aircraft on the Pangbourne tarmac for a $15 ticket price at the gate. From Friday through Sunday, you can become a passenger on one of the bombers with tickets starting at $375 per person. Airplane rides must be booked online in advance. When we come back, Kashmir middle grade author Dan Gemeinhardt has been selected as a finalist in the 2025 Washington State Book Awards competition, and 19 local artist and culture organizations have been awarded grant funding by Arts Fund and Allen Family Philanthropies. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
The new Hummer EV is everything you want in an all-electric vehicle. It's powerful, reliable, comfortable, and will take you anywhere you want to go, on-road or off. Why buy one of those lesser EVs when you can have one that uses them for traction? Order your Hummer pickup or SUV today from Sangster Motors, batteries included.
Hey there folks, Blueberry Carrie here to invite you on out to experience Blueberry Hills. Of course, the food is fabulous, like our cheese splints, our famous French dip, our legendary Eggs Benedict, and unforgettable burgers. But we're more than just great food. People come from all over the world to experience what's been called one of the best destination restaurants in the Pacific Northwest. So come on out and see what all the fuss is about. Blueberry Hills in Manson. It's where the world is coming to.
Caught in a conflict? Family? Workplace? Neighbor? Business? Housing disputes? Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center provides mediation services, a cost-effective and efficient way to provide a written resolution to disputes and issues. Plus, we offer mediation training and community education on conflict resolution and communication skills. Contact us to learn more.
As the Valley Academy of Learning begins its new life inside the former Columbia Elementary School building, the Wenatchee School Board is determining what to do with its former site. The building, located at 911 North Wenatchee Avenue, may be declared surplus at tonight's school board meeting. If it is, the district will be able to sell or lease a portion of the property. The district officially proposed moving Valley Academy into the Columbia building in January, saying the school was outgrowing its space and hoped more room could increase enrollment. School begins tomorrow for all Wenatchee School District students, and the Wenatchee Valley Community Transitions Program will join Valley Academy inside the former Columbia site. Kashmir middle grade author Dan Gemeinhardt has been selected as a finalist for the Washington State Book Awards competition for his novel Coyote Lost and Found. The second in Gemeinhardt's Coyote Sunrise series, the book follows a young girl on a road trip with her father to scatter the ashes of her mother at her chosen resting place if they can solve a mystery to find it. Gemeinhardt previously worked as an elementary teacher librarian for 13 years and lives in Kashmir with his wife and 3 daughters. He has now authored 9 books. The winners of the competition will be announced on September 16th. If he wins, Gemeinhardt says he will likely celebrate with a dinner at Lamolo's Cafe and Deli in Wenatchee. 19 local arts and culture organizations have been awarded grant funding by Arts Fund and Allen Family Philanthropies. $10 million in unrestricted funding went to 930 eligible groups in all of 39 of Washington's counties. In Chelan and Douglas counties, the average grant size was around $10,700 through grant awards ranging from $2,500 to $25,000. The Indigenous Roots and and Reparation Foundation and Two Rivers Galleries were among the highest grantees, each at $25,000. Other local awardees include the Wenatchee Valley Museum and Cultural Center, the Icicle Creek Center for the Arts, Fiestas Mexicanas, and the Numerica Performing Arts Center. Coming up next, about 100 federal agents are moving through the Icicle River area where the Decker sisters were murdered almost 3 months ago, carrying out a grid search in pursuit of the father who's accused of killing them. More on that search in tonight's feature story. A chance for showers and possible thunderstorms are in the forecast for tomorrow and Thursday. I'll have all your local weather details coming up, as well as Eric Grantstrom with tonight's sports report as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Merry Maids can clean your entire home, business, or vacation rental from top to bottom, inside and out. Merry Maids will even take care of cleaning your carpets, and they can pressure wash your home. Merry Maids has thousands of happy customers. They've been cleaning homes and businesses in our valley for over 25 years. Check out their glowing reviews at MerryMaidsOfWenatchee.com and call the cleaning experts, Merry Maids, to get your free estimate. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. So relax, it's done.
Now there are even more reasons to meet at the Pybus Market. Outdoor dining and tastings, the fabulous Farmers Market, Saturday artisans on the concourse, and your favorites all week long. No matter the reason, it's always time to meet at the Pybus Market. Pybus Market, where community meets.
Bring the whole family up to Stormy Mountain Brewing and local public house in historic downtown Chelan. Applewood smoked brisket, street-style tacos, and our award-winning barbecue rubs and sauces. Our meals pair perfectly with our exciting lineup of craft ales, made right here in Chelan. We've got room for big groups, or give us a call for catering. So grab the kids and check out the fun at Stormy Mountain Brewing and local public house located in the heart of Chelan.
In tonight's feature story, about 100 federal agents are moving through the Icicle River area where the Decker sisters were murdered almost 3 months ago, carrying out a grid search in pursuit of the father who's accused of killing them. The U.S. Forest Service closed the area Sunday around Rock Island Campground for a search led by the FBI. The closure was expected to end this evening after agents combed the area. Agent Peter Orth briefed the media Monday at the Leavenworth Fish Hatchery alongside Chelan County Sheriff Mike Morrison. Both said there are no new leads pushing the grid search forward, just the urgency of trying to find Travis Decker, the 33-year-old Wenatchee man accused of suffocating his 3 young daughters to death and then disappearing into the wilderness.
It's something we've been discussing for a while. It takes a long time to put this many resources, 100 people together with the right expertise in the same place at the same time. We also didn't want to, impact the public unduly because this is such a popular area. So I would just say weeks and weeks this has been in the works, maybe actually more than that. So we brought in people with specialty skills. The FBI maintains what's called the evidence response team. We have many of those individuals embedded with the teams. We have members of the FBI SWAT team embedded with each of the search teams that are out there. And to be clear, there are a number of search teams that are searching this area. It's not one big team moving around. It's several smaller teams. So we have those experts there. We have experts from outside agencies that are here. So we have electronics experts currently on the ground right now at the Rock Island Campground. So any possible investigative or search personnel that would bring an expertise to the table, they are here today.
So this is the primary area where the initial crime took place. We've had our agents, our investigators, along with the U.S. Marshals Service and our volunteer search and rescue team that did a thorough grid search around the initial campsite. We had our investigators embedded in with that process. The FBI is now following up behind to expand that out. Based off the information that we've received back from behavioral analysis on a possible outcome of how this may have gone or where Travis may have gone, we wanted to expand our efforts out. And further, we wanted to support and provide a solid foundation for our investigation and what areas we have searched for future investigators when they come on scene if we haven't settled this or found Travis in the next couple of years. But it's going to take us some time, and we're going to continue to do a thorough search and continue to expand out around the initial crime scene to ensure we didn't miss anything. I believe we did a thorough search initially, but again, when we come back with new technology, more resources, more personnel, that allows us to better document what we have covered for future investigations. We want to bring closure. We want to bring answers. We understand the frustration. We're feeling it as well. It's been 3 months. We would love to have Travis Decker in custody, standing in front of a judge. We recognize that at times these kind of investigations take time. It's going to take perseverance, and as we saw with our partners in Okanagan County Sheriff's Office, after 3 years they were able to track down their homicide suspect, unfortunately deceased in a homeless camp in Spokane. We recognize that those are the kind of outcomes that do come over time. So it's going to take patience, understanding from our community. Again, we appreciate Whitney, her family, the girls' families and friends for being patient and understanding with the Sheriff's Office, and being understanding that our partners are doing anything and everything possible to do a thorough investigation, following up on all leads, and not limiting any kind of resources that are available. I appreciate the funding that's come in to allow this kind of operation to take place today. You've seen this over the last several months with our partnering and neighboring agencies, not only nationally within the state, but also internationally, that have followed up on leads on our behalf. Again, the Sheriff's Office and the citizens of Chelan County are appreciative. We'll continue to be appreciative, but again, we will not relent, we will not give up until this investigation is concluded and that Travis is accounted for and or taken into custody.
Time now to take a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a great Tuesday. It was another hot one out there, but we did see a little bit more cloud cover today. That kept our temperatures down just slightly. And as we look outside our weather window up at beautiful Lake Wenatchee, our Nattipak camera, you can see those clouds that were up north as well, and a little bit of smoky haze from area wildfires. I think it was a little bit worse late morning and got a little better this afternoon. But we're still under a moderate heat risk. Today was a major heat risk with temperatures near 100 again. But then for Wednesday and Thursday, we will fall back into that moderate heat risk category. Not saying it's going to be cool by any means, but it is going to cool down from what we've seen the past 3 days. And what we've seen, our third record high in a row, unofficially today, 98 degrees. That breaks our old record of 95 set back in 2011, and it's still way over where we should be for this time of year at 84 degrees. And how about that overnight low? 72 this morning, 59 is where we should be for a low right now, and our record low 47 set in 1976. Sunrise 6:12 this morning and sets tonight at 7:52. Getting into your Wednesday temperatures, you can notice a little bit of a cool down out there. Lots of 94s from Moses Lake into Ephrata back to Quincy. Wenatchee, we will see about 94 tomorrow. Entiat, Chelan a little warmer, and it looks like Omak, the warm spot tomorrow at 96. Leavenworth tomorrow, you will see a high temperature of 92 degrees. As we check on tonight, mostly cloudy skies. There is a pretty good push of monsoonal clouds and moisture coming up from the southwest. And you can see a lot of shower activity embedded in that flow. We'll catch a little of that cloudiness tonight, and we will be warm with lows around 75 tonight. For Wednesday, that moisture will move up into Washington, and that could bring about a 20% chance of scattered thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Still going to be plenty warm with high temperatures in the mid-90s. For Thursday, those thunderstorms will stick around. In fact, our chance will go up just a little bit for Thursday, a 30% that we will see maybe an isolated thunderstorm Thursday afternoon. It will cool down. High temperatures Thursday right around that 90-degree mark. And then as we get you into the end of the week on Friday, sunny skies and warmer. Boy, lots of clear skies throughout the state on Friday. And that'll allow us to warm back up into the mid-90s to end our work week. And then as we head into your long Labor Day weekend, Saturday, mostly sunny and warm. We'll see high temperatures low to mid-90s. So if you're trying to get one more boating or camping camping trip in. This looks like a nice one. Could see a little bit of scattered activity as far as rain up north Saturday. For Sunday, sunny and cooler. A little bit of cloudiness in western Washington, clear in the eastern part of the state with highs once again right around that 90-degree mark. And then as we get you into the Labor Day, we will see a beautiful Labor Day. Sunny skies and warm with high temperatures again on the warm side into those low 90s. And here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 75 overnight tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. That goes up to a 30% chance on Thursday. Still going to be plenty hot. 94 Wednesday, 90 on Thursday, back up to 94 to end our work week on Friday. And then your Labor Day weekend, Saturday through Monday, lots of sunshine with highs generally in the low 90s. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Hi, I'm Amanda Walden with A. Walden Insurance Group. Medicare can be overwhelming, but you don't have to figure it out alone. I've been helping people understand their Medicare options for over a decade. Medicare isn't a one-size-fits-all. I'll help you understand your coverage options so you can feel confident in your decisions. Let's find the right Medicare plan for you. Call me today or come and see me at my office located on South Chelan Avenue in Wenatchee between the YMCA and the Social Security office. I look forward to meeting you soon.
Welcome to Mountain Chick Floral, your go-to flower and plant shop in downtown Wenatchee. Explore their wide variety of unusual and fun plants. And when you buy a plant in a container, they'll pot it up for you absolutely free. Birthday or weddings, they'll create the perfect floral arrangement for you. Brighten up your office with fresh blooms delivered to your door or business. Ask about floral subscriptions. Visit Mountain Chick Floral today, where every occasion is a reason to celebrate with flowers.
Remember when you could afford to have fun on two wheels without breaking the bank? Maybe you started on a Honda Z50 or a Trail 70 or one of the most popular Hondas of all time, the Trail 90. Well, Honda and Doghouse Motorsports are making fun affordable again. Introducing the Honda Monkey, the Dax, and the new updated Trail 125, all featuring fuel-injected 4-stroke engines with electric start. The best part of all, they are affordably priced under $5,000. Whether you're just getting started or you want to get back at it, Doghouse Motorsports has you covered.
And a happy Tuesday to you out here at Cashmere as we get ready for our fall football preview coming up next week here on the NCWLIFE channel. We'll have those on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley on Tuesday for Eastmont, Wednesday for Cashmere, Thursday for Wenatchee. As we get ready for the fall football season, we have Wenatchee coming up on Friday next and then Eastmont on Saturday as we get ready for prep sports here on the NCWLIFE channel. Let's talk about the Mariners and what happened last night. They won the inaugural Vedder Cup. It's to, honor the Pearl Jam lead singer Eddie Vedder on his association with both San Diego and Seattle. So they created a Vedder Cup because they share their spring training facilities down in Peoria. And the season series wrapped up by the Mariners last night with a 9-6 victory. It was Cal Raleigh doing some more magic things to start the game off.
Another 3-2. Fly ball driven. Way back there, left field, take cover. Number 50, midway up the second deck. History marches on. For the first time ever, a catcher has hit 50 home runs in a season. It has never been done until right now, until Cal Raleigh.
Swings in the 2-2, straightens it out to deep right field. Back goes Robles. He turns and it's gone. Home run for Gavin Sheets, his 18th. Here's a high fly ball to right field off the bat of Jake Cronenworth towards the Crone zone. It is back and it is gone. Home run. Second solo home run of the inning for the Padres. Cronenworth gets his 10th of the year. Padres take a 2-1 lead. And a fly ball headed to right center field. Back goes Julio Rodriguez at the wall. That's going to go two. Two-run home run for Fernando. Third home run of his second inning, and the Padres take a 4-1 lead.
Polanco out to left field, and it's out! It clears the fence. Jorge Polanco goes deep. A 20-homer season for Jorge Polanco. 0-1. A little squibber, Cronenworth, flip, Bogarts, first base. Double play, run scores. That's Naylor. This game is tied at 4 in the 4th. On the ground, past Machado. Julio races home around third. Josh Naylor puts the Mariners in front. On a 2-2. Skimming fair. Past first base. Gino scores. He's waving Naylor home. He scores. Jorge Polanco drives in 2 more. And the Mariners lengthen the lead in the 5th inning.
We've seen fastball down the right field line.
This is into right field and dropped by Tatis. Garver scores. And here comes Polanco tiptoeing across the plate. 2 more in for the Mariners.
To left field, Rosarena going back, looking up, and that ball is gone. Into the bullpen, a home run. Ramon Laureano gets his 20th of the year. Padres get their 5th run. It's now 9-5 Seattle. Ground ball right side as Polanco will go to first base for the out. Run will score. And it's now 9-6.
The 1-2. He got him at 99 miles an hour. A bolt to finish it off. And the Mariners win it 9-6 over the Padres.
Afterwards, Cal met with Jen Mueller of Root Sports Northwest to accept the Vetter Cup trophy, which happens to be a Stratocaster guitar.
What does 50 home runs mean to you?
It's a very cool thing. I'm sure at the end of the year I'll be pretty happy with it. Like I said, just going to keep going and just, happy we got to win. And, the goal is to get to the playoffs and win a World Series. So,
well, here's what the win does. It moves you a half game closer to Houston. It also secures the Vetter Cup, which means that you will be the very first one to hold the Vetter Cup trophy. Show that one off to the fans, Cal.
Mariners in San Diego wrap up that series tonight at 6:40. That'll be on Root Sports Northwest. Well, the Mariners gained a half game on idle Houston in the American League West last night with the victory. They're now a game and a half behind the Astros heading into tonight's action. In other action last night, Texas dropped to 7 games back with a 4-0 loss to the Angels. The Athletics handed Detroit an 8-3 defeat. The Seattle Seahawks are facing cutdowns today. In fact, it's already in the books. If you want to really look at that, go to Seahawks.com, find out who made the roster, who did not. But as far as Coach Mike McDonald is concerned, he's adopted the philosophy of John Schneider that it's not about 53, it's more about 70.
You have a lot of questions about our roster and all the things kind of going on right now, but hope you understand. We're just going to keep it tight for right now, and we'll announce everything tomorrow. And we're still working through the process of these transactions, but and John said this, and I love how we do it here. It's, we're looking at it through the lens of, hey, this is the 70. This is not the final 53. We need everybody in our building. All these guys have been awesome, and this is the crew that we're building for the long haul, and so it's a big day for these guys. I understand that, big couple days, but hopefully we have a kind of a little bit longer term view of their careers, and we really appreciate the guys that have been here the whole time. They've done a great job.
So the Seahawks will spend the next couple of weeks getting ready to take on the San Francisco 49ers at Lumen Field. That'll be on Sunday, September 7th at 1:05 on Fox TV. Here in Cashmere, get ready for the fall football preview. I'm Eric Granstrom on the NCWLIFE channel. Have a happy Tuesday.
And that will do it for this edition of the NCWLIFE Evening News. For more news from around North Central Washington, you can find us at ncwlife.com, on our social media channels, or on our mobile app. And now you can watch all of NCWLIFE's 24/7 programming without cable. Our channel is available on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. Download the NCWLIFE app to your devices and share the news with friends and family. You can email us with news tips anytime at news@ncwlife.com, or you can call 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us, and have a great night.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCWLIFE, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Handoff to Zielinski around the right side. Got away from one man, got away from two. Squirts between
High school sports is back this fall on the NCWLIFE channel. Watch Eastmont, Wenatchee, and Cashmere games right here. Coverage is brought to you in part by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Also by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, and Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Watch high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE channel.